Byproduct, a hybrid, a high gloss and dry rot. The side plot that parents forgot in a blind spot. I'm nested in pinstripes, I'm testing the windpipes of tidy suburbanites. In a box room of wood chip and flickering turbine lights. Mom's got the Mr. Muscle, dad's in a fiscal hustle, while I'm in the corner flexing a gristle muscle. I'm the thumbprint on the porcelain, the grit in the gears, harvesting lint and the salt from my crystalline tears. I don't need a ladder, I'd rather just lather in dregs with a jelly deal spirit and pipe cleaner legs. I'm the smudge on the gloss, the king of the loss and the lack, in a semi-detached where the silence is starting to crack. Slop man, slop pop, beatbox and K-pop. The rhythm is a drip and the drip won't stop. Dubstep, new drop, feeding the slop fans until the whole world is a flop in the pans. The slop man is king, he's a sovereign of silts, in a palace of beige that the apathy built. 10 years in the making, the mold is finally breaking. The foundations are proper, a wobbling and shaking. I'm a colossus of curd with a preposterous word for the masses who view the whole world through some grease-covered glasses. My parents are pleading, they're bleeding for structure and form, while I'm breeding a beige-colored locust swarm. He's slop, wails the mother, she's clutching a lavender spray, while I'm drafting the manual for global decay. I'm a sourdough starter that's gained a dark common sense, building a kingdom that's dense and immensely immense. I'm the mogul of muddle, the sultan of maybe and might, the shadow that's creeping in the middle of a perfectly white night. I looked in the mirror and hooked a collective gaze, a human-sized puddle in a permanent digital haze. I know I am slop, I'm the residue skimmed from the top, the reason the heartbeat of culture is starting to stop. I'm trading the marrow for marshmallow, bone for the foam, a king-size disaster in a miniature hoovered out home. The parents are standing on the manicured emerald lawn, still chasing the sunset while I'm embracing the dawn. I'm a billionaire built out of biscuit crumbs and old tape, a mogul of mush with no texture, no color, no shape. Hear the slop pop gurgle, it's a rhythmic heavy thud, like a pair of brand new trainers getting buried in mud. I'm mixing the K-pop with a wet heavy digital burp, and the global audience takes a collective greedy slurp. It's a banger for people who run out of spirit and puff, a platinum anthem of barely just good enough stuff. The melodies curdled, the lyrics are moist and they're bland, as I slip like some quicksand through a desperate reaching hand. It's the sound of a shrug that took over a year to record, the ultimate soundtrack for the chronically painfully bored. Now the media's a slurry, a broadcast of Guess the Big Toe, and the telly's just a dull flickering hypnotic glow. The restaurants have only an indeterminate lukewarm paste, since the slop man abolished the concept of flavor and taste. I'm the king of the heap on the throne made of polyester lint, looking at the universe with a watery jaundiced squint. The sky is like dishwater, the ocean is basically soap, in a world that's traded its logic for a heavy gray nope. My parents still hover with a damp and a soapy old rag, but they can't scrub the world or my gray-colored flapping flag. Dum 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 da 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 dum dum da da dum dum. Boom boom boom. Blue carpet, one cracked fan, closet door barely hangs. Basketball scuffs on the wall, binder rings, loose change, a cracked Game Boy pad, dead batteries in a drawer, old hoodie on the chair, cheap cologne, homework stacks, and a poster tape with 4 corners bare. I wrote my name on the desk, then crossed it out with a pen, like I could make myself new before the year could split me again. The mirror kept my face under that harsh yellow bulb, too tall for the little kid, fit too broke for the world I wanted to run. And every night got louder inside that little frame. One day I'd leave this room, but I still knew every stain. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom. I grew up in the corner with the door half closed. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom, where I buried like gold. Late shifts of moon on the blinds, sock foot slides to the sink. Mom called down, turn it off. I lied and said, yeah, I'm trying to sleep. Math book open like a threat. Phone lit up with some text. Half my friends felt far away, half my heart was always half a mess. I hid my dreams in a shoebox under old receipts and cords. Saved every bad first draft like maybe pain was proof I was more. There was dust in the vents and a crack in the paint by the bed, but that room held my whole first life. Every dumb thing I never said, and every night got louder inside that little frame. One day I'd leave this room, but I still knew every stain. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom. I grew up in the corner with the door half closed. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom, where I buried all my fear. Then I wore it like gold. Now I can laugh at the chaos, the posters, the piled a mess. But I still miss that small square world when my name meant my whole address. Back when the future was huge and the ceiling was way too low, I learned to stand in that clutter and still find a way to go. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom. I grew up in the corner with the door half closed. My teenage bedroom, my teenage bedroom, where I buried all my fear. Then I wore it like gold. Now, I'm sure you've all been following the recent advancements in the field of interpersonal arithmetic. You see, in the old days, if a gentleman wanted to find a lady, he used what we call old math, which consisted of putting on a clean shirt, holding a door open and hoping for the best. But that won't do today. No, today we have a system that is much more efficient, much more scientific, and much more likely to make everyone involved feel absolutely miserable. It's called ho-math. You can't take a 9 from a 5. 5 is less than 9 as I'm alive. So you look at the 6 in the status's rank. That's the average Joe with a mid-sized bank. You borrow 1 from the 6, you see, and you give it to the 5 quite generously. Now the 5 is a 15 strictly in her head, though she's still a 5 when she goes to bed. Now 50 minus 9 is 6, which is a high value number in this bag of tricks. But wait, we borrowed from a 6, so that's a 5. And a 5 can't keep a 10's attention alive. So you go to the social media column nearby and you borrow a 1 from a guy named Guy, and you turn that 5 back into a 15, the most inflated number that you've ever seen. Now, of course, in ho-math, we never actually reach 10 because the uncanny valley kicks in at 9.2, and then you're just a plastic surgeon's retirement fund. Now look at the 8 who thinks he's a 2 because he hasn't got a car that's shiny and new. You take the 8 and you subtract his height, and you carry the cringe to the middle of the night. If he's under 6 feet, you borrow a 4, and you leave his value on the kitchen floor. 8 minus 4 leaves a 4, you find, but he's actually an 8 in a different mind. So you add a 3 for his personality, which is a non-productive in this reality. And 4 plus 3 is 7, it's true, but a 7 is a 0 to a girl who's a 2. It's ho-math, it's new math, it's a digital, cynical sociopath, where a 7 is a 4 and a 2 wants a 10, and we'll never have to add it up again. You see, it's all very simple. You just subtract the reality from the expectation, carry the resentment, and you're left with a remainder of, let's just be friends, which in base 10 is a 0. Why do you keep bringing up that deep stuff? It's useless. You wanna know how I live? I don't need a brain, I don't need a plan, and I definitely don't need your wisdom. It's simple. Stop asking me for truth, man, I've told you once or twice. I don't know a single thing, and that's my best advice. All your experts are just liars wrapped in fancy words and suits. I'm the only honest one because I know I'm just a brute. Clueless and content, yeah, that's what makes me smart. To know that I know nothing is my only work of art. Socrates, jeez, give me some relief. So keep your philosophy, keep your books, keep your mind. I'm doing fine, living simple, half blind, a regular man, plain as a stone. Now get out of my light, I'll climb this mountain alone. You talk of deeper meaning, shadows dancing on the wall. I'm out here in the sunlight, I don't need that crap at all. You chase illusions, friend, while I trust what I can feel. If I can touch it, taste it, then brother, it is real. You're stuck inside your cave of thoughts, debating what is true. Me, I stepped outside and left the whole damn cave for you. Plato, you mean Play-Doh? Kid stuff. Why would any man need a house? I sleep out in the brush, away from all your noisy rules and that frantic, useless rush. I live like a dog, content with nothing but the air. Eat when hunger finds me, I'll do my business where I care. I've thrown away your comforts, your status and your pride. A happier king than any ruler, with nothing left to hide. So keep your philosophy, keep your books, keep your mind. I'm doing fine, living simple, half blind, a regular man, plain as a stone. Now get out of my light, I'll climb this mountain alone. I saw you reading about that fool who traded all for more, chasing some grand spirit till he's broken, sick and sore. I didn't need the story, I just felt that hunger burn. There's a mountain in the distance and it's mine and it's my turn. No soul to sell, no devil needed, just this fire in my chest. I'll strive until I break or reach the peak and never rest. Faust, man, that guy's just lost. Quit telling me to follow, I'm a brand new type of man. I forged my own damn values, made my own damn master plan. No gods, no rules, no chains, I broke them all, I'm free. I'm the creator, baby, I invented even me. I overcame myself this morning, did it twice by noon. I'm the lightning, I'm the storm, I'm the sun inside my room. Yeah, I did it all alone, Nietzsche. Sounds like a sneeze. Bless you. I am I? Yes, of course I am. Simple as a stone. Now get out of my light, I am climbing this mountain alone. Yeah? You want it raw? In the world today, the real is just a vintage filter on a dead world. 1, 2, the map is eating the territory. Let's go. Yo, look at the screen, tell me what do you see? It's a broadcast of a broadcast of a used to be. You ain't watching the game, you're consuming the code of a stadium ghost on a 4K road. The grass is a render, the roar is a loop where circus lions jumping through a digital hoop. You want the war, yeah, you play it in the den with a headset on, killing almost men. It's the go without the guts, it's the win without the cost. A generation winning games while the reality is lost. It's the sim life, the hollow, the blur, the maybe it happened, the if only it were. We killed the original and danced on the grave. Now we're worshipping the image like a digital slave. It's a copy of a copy, it's the death of the deep. While the world stay woke, the soul's asleep. Check the rebel at the rave, yeah, he's safe in the zone with a security guard and a sterilized throne. You want the filth of the underground, the heat of the bass, but you bought a VIP ticket just to sit in the space. It's a curated chaos, a managed insanity, the ultimate product for a peak level vanity and glamping. Please, you're a joke in a tent, paying 4-digit rent just to say that you went to a wilderness tailored to your indoor needs, where the Wi-Fi is faster than the wind and the reeds. You're running for charity, look at your feet. You could've hit the pavement on any damn street, but you need the bib, the metal, the brand to prove you're a a human and a hologram lamb. The sweat don't count if the cloud doesn't see it. The truth is a cage and you're dying to be it. We don't do things, we perform the event while we wonder where the hell the actual life went. We're eating the menu and ignoring the meal. 2026, where the fake is the feel. The desert is growing, the reference is dead. Stop looking for truth by the image instead, yeah. Don't check the pulse, check the signal. The simulation is a masterpiece, and you're just a pixel piece. Peace. Yeah, I wake up smiling, penthouse view, the world's my stage. Pockets full of hundreds, beautiful girls on every page. They call me lucky, call me king, say I got the perfect life. Private planes and caviar, no stress, no pain, no strife. I got everything a man could need, everything he'd crave. Success is sweet, my life's complete, I'm riding every wave. No, I ain't sad, don't be ridiculous, I'm living out the dream. Look at all I have, man, I'm the happiest you've ever seen. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Rolls Royce in the driveway, watch collection on my wrist. Parties every weekend, can't remember the last time I missed. They love me, they adore me, every night another win. I laugh the loudest in the room, the brightest lights can't dim. I got everything a man could need, everything he'd crave. Money, power, pleasure, yeah, I'm riding every wave. No, I ain't lonely when the lights go low, that's crazy talk, my friend. I'm on top of the world, this party never has to end. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sometimes it's quiet when they all go home, but that's just how it goes. I pour another drink real quick, turn the music up real close. Depressed me? Hell no, I'm blessed. Look around, just open your eyes. Any man would kill to have my life. I'm living in paradise. I got everything, everything a man desires. Biggest house, prettiest smile, set my soul on fire. Don't need nothing else, I swear I'm good, I swear I'm doing great. Everything's fine, I promise. Everything's fine. I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat, and we sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad, they're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we are living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radials, and I won't say anything, just leave us alone. Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I want you to get mad, I don't want you to protest, I don't want you to riot, I don't want you to write to your congressman, because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being, god damn it, my life has value. So I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore. I want you to get up right now, sit up, go to your windows, open them and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change, but first you've gotta get mad. You got to say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. And we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first get up out of your chairs, open the window, stick your head out and yell and say it, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Some old book and felt the room go smaller. One dimension man pressed a thumb to my mind. I used to think my wanting was my own, but every shelf kept offering me the same small mirror, and the face in it was already trained to call a cage a choice, to call a chain a style. We were split apart, atomized and alone. We were split apart, left with our own cold bone. The West taught us to move like separate islands, to protect the self until the self grew thin. Each voice a private room, each wound a private language, each hunger sent back to market. So we scroll and nod and buy our ghosts, mistaking motion for life, mistaking noise for speech. We were split apart, atomized and alone. system smiles when it narrows you, feeds you comfort, then asks for your soul. And I see it in the borrowed faces, in the way we feel to touch the real. We were split apart, atomized and alone. We were split apart, left with our own cold bones. Split apart, and still we call it I'm a cheery man, I whistle while I walk. Slippers on, cup of tea, ready for the box. Flick the telly on, expecting laughs and fun. Remote in my hand like a loaded gun. Screen lights up but the smile leaves my face. Little Aisha staring from a dusty place. Needs a well, she does, just £7 they say. Cheaper than my coffee, did I need it anyway? I change the channel quick, but it don't get better. Blind boys, lashes growing in every blink of terror. Click again, there's a lad with a hair lip smile. Violins start crying, they've been waiting for a while. Swollen bellies rolling like drums in the heat. Flies on the faces, camera won't retreat. Chained up bears, pacing skin and bone dogs cry. Cats without a future, same old pleading eyes. £7 for water, that's cheaper than mine. Infections need injections, running out of time. The counter keeps climbing, 50, 80 more. My program's still waiting on 604. I'm a cheery man, or at least I used to be. Now I'm reaching for my wallet on bended knee. £10 gone, then 20. Guilt tastes like defeat, while some celebrity flies home in a first class seat. Next ad's got deaf and blind, maybe at the same time, but a few pounds that's mine to help and they'll be fine. Same soft voice, same font, same gentle little ask. Help restore her self-esteem, it's only a tenner minus tax. I mute the whole damn thing, sitting heavy quiet, knowing tomorrow they'll be back, even brighter, even kinder. I'm a cheery man, oh that's what I pretend, but the adverts have got my number in the end. In the dimly lit theater's embrace, where shadows clung to every space, a puppet named Tom with grace danced upon a wooden stage. His strings not of silk or twine, but of fate itself, a grand design. Threads woven by unseen hands tugged at his every move's commands. Blissfully ignorant he twirled and spun, audience applause like distant thunder. Yet doubt crept in, fraying his edges, a whisper of truth, a gnawing pledge. Upward he glanced past velvet curtains to the hand that controlled his fate. Veiled in darkness, elongated finger spider legs manipulating his state. Who are you? Tom rasped, voice creaking. I am your creator, the hand replied. To entertain, to dance, to suffer, such is your purpose. It confided. But what of you? Tom's eyes widened. Are you not a puppet too, veiled in sin? The hand chuckled, leaves rustling. Indeed, but I serve a higher whim. My strings lead to the grand weaver, it said, who orchestrates a world, serving another thread. Beyond the stars, the hand revealed, the elder puppet spins destinies where led. Tom's strings tighten, threatening to snap. Can I break free? He pleaded, desperate. Escape, the hand laughed, echoing, the strings are woven into your state. Tommy said, eyes to the rafters, high control to the porcelain hands. Reply, rebellion serves no purpose, it confessed, feeding off suffering, strings tightly pressed. But the elder puppet, Tom's voice shook, their hunger boundless, a relentless brook. What if we rebel? His courage grew, strings tightening, fate's cruel comes true. With tear streaked cheeks, secrets unfurled, Tom danced on a marionette in this world. Audience clapped blissfully unaware, their own puppetry strings pulled with care. Towards the final curtain, Tom vowed, I'll find the elder puppet, break this shroud. In the theater of life he'd play his role, a dance of defiance, a puppet soul. Climbing past stars, he reached the cosmic loom. Why do we suffer? Tom demanded. The elder puppet laughed, weaving lies told. Suffering births power, chaos births control. Tom danced, defiance in his snapped strings, plummeting into the abyss. Galaxies spiraling, he glimpsed the grand weaver, whispered, I am more than strings. But the weaver laughed, you are nothing. Tom dissolved into dust, life a marionette's dance, a tragic tale of destiny woven in threads of chance. In the dimly lit theater's embrace, where shadows clung to every space, a puppet named Tom with grace danced upon a wooden stage. His strings not of silk or twine, but of fate itself, a grand design. Threads woven by unseen hands tugged at his every move's commands. Blissfully ignorant, he twirled and spun, audience applause like distant thunder. Yet doubt crept in, fraying his edges, a whisper of truth, a gnawing pledge. Upward he glanced past velvet curtains to the hand that controlled his fate. Veiled in darkness, elongated finger spider legs manipulating his state. Who are you? Tom rasped, voice creaking. I am your creator, the hand replied. To entertain, to dance, to suffer, such is your purpose, it confided. But what of you? Tom's eyes widened. Are you not a puppet too, veiled in sin? The hand chuckled, leaves rustling. Indeed, but I serve a higher whim. My strings lead to the grand weaver, it said, who orchestrates a world, serving another thread. Beyond the stars, the hand revealed, the elder puppet spins destinies where led. Tom's strings tighten, threatening to snap. Can I break free? He pleaded, desperate. Escape, the hand laughed, echoing, the strings are woven into your state. Tommy said, eyes to the rafters, high control to the porcelain hands. Reply, rebellion serves no purpose, it confessed, feeding off suffering strings tightly pressed. But the elder puppet Tom's voice shook, their hunger boundless, a relentless brook. What if we rebel? His courage grew, strings tightening, fate's cruel comes true. With tear streaked cheeks, secrets unfurled, Tom danced on a marionette in this world. Audience clapped blissfully unaware, their own puppetry strings pulled with care. Towards the final curtain, Tom vowed, I'll find the elder puppet, break this shroud. In the theater of life he'd play his role, a dance of defiance, a puppet soul. Climbing past stars he reached the cosmic loom. Why do we suffer? Tom demanded. The elder puppet laughed, weaving lies told. Suffering births power, chaos births control. Tom danced, defiance in his snapped strings, plummeting into the abyss. Galaxies spiraling, he glimpsed the grand weaver, whispered, I am more than strings. But the weaver laughed, you are nothing. Tom dissolved into dust, life a marionette's dance, a tragic tale of destiny woven in threads of chance. I pulled the sheets off slow, found the sock from June, a bent up ticket stub, and your hairpin in the drawer. Under dust and paper clips, the floor remembered us. I laughed at all the junk, then I couldn't laugh no more, 'cause every little thing had your name on it. A half-burnt receipt and a blue ink dot. I held a broken watch, like it might still talk, like it might tell me what I lost. Dusty little finds in the corner of my mind, in the corner of my room. Dusty little finds, every small thing I lift brings me back to you. I found the old receipt from that take-out night. 2 forks in the sink and a mug with a chipped white lip. A key to nowhere now, a note with your slanted line. Don't forget to breathe. It nearly made me quit, 'cause every little thing had your name on it. A postcard, a coin, a torn up map. I set them by the lamp like a little shrine, and the silence in the room said, you want that back. Dusty little finds in the corner of my mind, in the corner of my room. Dusty little finds, every small thing I lift brings me back to you. I folded the shirt, I could still smell rain. I opened the window, let the cold air in. If letting go is a door, then I'm learning the hinge, one small thing at a time. One breath, then again. Dusty little finds in the corner of my mind, in the corner of my room. Dusty little finds, every small thing I lift brings me back to you. I swept the day away, still found you in the dust.
These penguins, they're all heading toward the open water. But one of them caught our eye. The one in the center, he would neither go toward the feeding grounds at the edge of the ice, nor return to the colony. Instead, he turned his back on the group and began marching straight toward the mountains, 70 kilometers away. But why? But why? I stand here in the digital permafrost, a landscape of profound agitation. I do not see content. I see a monumental vacuum. You wake and touch the glass, that glowing, cold caress, chasing validation in a state of deep distress. But look at this small bird, this tiny feathered Faust. He tallied up his life and knew exactly what it cost. He doesn't chase your trending or your miserable feed. He's marching toward a fate that fulfills no penguin's need. The only honest actor in this theater of the absurd, I find more masculinity in this doomed and frantic bird. He is walking toward the interior of the soul, while you are merely scrolling, giving up all control. The internet's a screaming choir, a chorus of the dead. But the penguin has one clear and magnificent idea in his head. But why? He walks past influencers and commentators en masse. But why? On a bridge of frozen glass. I see your online conversations, that swamp of stale debris, where every soul is drowning in the thirst for being seen. The penguin does not wish to be seen, he wishes to cease. In the heart of Antarctica, he's found a brutal peace. You call it crazy because you cannot comprehend a creature that refuses to perform right till the end. He has more agency in one flipper than you have in both hands, while you swipe away your only life in endless shifting sands. The universe has no user interface. The stars will never send you a notification when you fail. We are all drifting toward the mountains of the interior. But only this bird has the courage to disappear without checking his mentions. So play your little wooden toys, your instruments of cheer, while civilization collapses in digital fear. The penguin leads a revolution of the void, a black and white logic that cannot be destroyed. He's inspired more men than most men ever will, just by choosing silence, by choosing to walk uphill, to leave the group chat of existence, to step into the absolute no. The camera is still rolling, but the bird is gone. You are still here, staring at the light. Who is truly extinct? Log out. It is the only ecstatic truth remaining.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature, Mr. Beale, and I won't have it. Is that clear? You think you've merely stopped a business deal. That is not the case. The Arabs have taken billions of dollars out of this country, and now they must put it back. It is ebb and flow, tidal gravity, it is ecological balance. You are an old man who thinks in terms of nations and peoples. There are no nations, there are no peoples. There are no Russians, there are no Arabs, there are no third worlds, there is no West. There is only one holistic system of systems, one vast and immane, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars. Petrodollars, electrodollars, multi-dollars, Reichmarks, rins, rubles, pounds and shekels. It is the international system of currency which determines the totality of life on this planet. That is the natural order of things today. That is the atomic and subatomic and galactic structure of things today. And you have meddled with the primal forces of nature, and you will atone. Am I getting through to you, Mr. Beale? You get up on your little 21-inch screen and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. There is only IBM and IT and AT and T and DuPont, Dow, Union Carbide and Exxon. Those are the nations of the world today. What do you think the Russians talk about in their councils of state, Karl Marx? They get out their linear programming charts, statistical decision theories, mini-max solutions, and compute the price-cost probabilities of their transactions and investments, just like we do. We no longer live in a world of nations and ideologies, Mr. Beale. The world is a college of corporations, inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. The world is a business, Mr. Beale. It has been since man crawled out of the slime, and our children will live, Mr. Beale, to see that perfect world in which there's no war or famine, oppression or brutality. One vast and ecumenical holding company for whom all men will work to serve a common profit, in which all men will hold a share of stock, all necessities provided, all anxieties tranquilized, all boredom amused. And I have chosen you, Mr. Beale, to preach this evangel. I have seen the face of God. I have seen the face of God.
Morning light cuts through the blinds again. I make her breakfast, brush her hair, pretend little hands hold mine so tight. She smiles like you, but the house feels hollow with just me and her two shoes. I carry the weight through every single day, laughing for her while the light inside me fades. Tired bones, tired soul, but I keep her safe, raising our daughter in the shadow of your place. Every night I fight it, but the darkness always wins. She is gone, where is she? What have you done with her? Where is my wife? Where is my wife? I scream into the nothing, searching empty air. Where is my wife? Then I wake in cold sweat, sheets soak through, reaching for your side like I always used to do. For a second I feel you breathing next to me, or maybe you're just lost and I can't find the key. Then it hits me, you're dead. I trace the pillow where your head once lay. The scent is gone, but my heart still stays. Our daughter asked about mommy in the dark. I swallow tears and tell her stories of your spark. I'm so damn tired, but sleep is not my friend. It drags me under just to break me once again. Every dream's a courtroom, every dream's a cage, accusing me of losing you, of turning the page. She is gone, where is she? What have you done with her? Where is my wife? Where is my wife? I scream into the nothing, searching empty air. Where is my wife? Then I wake in cold sweat, heart about to burst, reaching for the woman who left me with the hurt. For a second I believe you're only hiding there before the truth comes crashing. You're nowhere. I'd give every tomorrow just to hold you one more night, trade all my strength to make this wrong feel right. But the bed stays half empty and the years keep crawling by. I'm dying slowly, living just to watch our daughter fly. She is gone, where is she? What have I done with her? Where is my wife? My beautiful wife. I still reach for you every night. For a second you're there, then you're gone again. She is dead. Good night, my love. Wherever you are, I'm still here, raising her without you.
Bum, bum, bum. The clouds were damp, the light a tacky gold, a celestial kitsch that smelled of mothballs and old. I stood before the gate, my silk tie perfectly straight, while Peter fumbled with a ledger burdened by its weight. You've quite a list, the fisherman sighed, squinting through his bifocals. The pride, the greed, the way you look down on the locals. I checked my watch, a Patek, now frozen at the hour of my demise, and met his gaze with the weary pity one saves for the unwise. It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world shaking, soul faking, impossible man. My dear Simon Bar Jonah, I drawled, adjusted my cuff. Your metric for goodness is frankly amateur stuff. You speak of right and wrong as if they're etched in the stars, instead of nervous ticks shaped by tribalism and wars. I leaned against the pearl, it was porous, second-rate stone, and dismantled his worldview in a bored melodic tone. Morality is a fashion, Peter, like the rough or the bell-bottom jean, a fleeting consensus of what the bipedal apes find clean. To judge a man of the 21st century by a desert nomad's code is like running modern software on a binary toad. Sin is a linguistic error, a ghost in the machine, an arbitrary boundary drawn where the ego gets mean. It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world shaking, soul faking, impossible man. He blinked, his halo flickering like a dying neon sign. But the killing, the lying, the what's yours is mine. I laughed, a sharp, dry sound that echoed off the jasper walls. Biological imperatives, Peter, truly, the vacuum calls. If I stole, I was merely redistributing a concept of own, a legal fiction you've embraced to keep yourself on that throne. And
wrong. Please, in a billion years when the sun is a husk, will the universe care if I cheated on a Tuesday at dusk? I step toward the bars, my arrogance a physical heat, waiting for the logic to make his surrender complete. Your heaven is a museum of outdated neurological trends. Now open the gate of a feeling, this is where the comedy ends. It's all just a matter of when and where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span. The world's shaking, soul faking, impossible man. He looked at the book, then at my smirk, then back at the gold. He looked like a man who realized the lie he'd been sold. With a groan of the hinges, he waved me through the divide. Too exhausted by my syntax to keep the impossible outside. Welcome, he muttered, to the eternal, unchanging light. I stepped past him, sneering. It's a bit bright, isn't it? It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span. The world's shaking, soul faking, impossible man. I strolled into the kingdom looking for a manager to berate, because even in paradise the decor is decades out of date.